First of all, there's no ads on this video. Believe it or not, this is not about money for me. Hillary Clinton. I am voting for Hillary Clinton. It's about fixing this problem with YouTube. Now, you probably heard already that YouTubers are complaining because their views are dropping significantly. Now, I know you're thinking, oh, PewDiePie, he already made enough money, and now he dares complain about this. But this is not just about me. It's about smaller and larger channels that are being affected, and the direction it's heading is very concerning for the future of this platform. People won't believe me if I say I really don't care about views and making more money. I care about reaching my audience, that the videos that I'm working on, the people who subscribe to me can actually see them. I really truly care about that more. I want to be clear that technically overall views are not being affected. It's just on the newer uploads since about a month ago. I feel a huge responsibility to make this video because not everyone has a voice on YouTube. I know people might think, well, I don't really care. This does not affect me. YouTubers are already making enough money, but it's still people's livelihood at stake. I think if this continues, it's gonna kill a lot of channels. And trust me, I'm fine. Okay, I'll be fine, but there are smaller channels that are just barely getting by. All of a sudden 40% of their views are getting cut out and they can't keep making a living on YouTube, which I think is really sad and really stupid and a mistake. It's extremely frustrating not being able to reach your audience with my latest videos being record low out of nowhere, and then you ask YouTube, hey, what is the problem here? Like, something clearly changed, and they're basically saying, no, we didn't change anything. There's been no algorithm change. It's you. And then I'm like, well, it's not just me. It's so many YouTubers talking about this. I'm not crazy. Jacksepticeye, the nicest person on the platform, he wouldn't be complaining about this just because he wants to complain. He's complaining because it's an actual problem. It's a real thing, YouTube. I promise. Now, the thing is that YouTube had a rough year. YouTubers noticed that complaining about YouTube gets you views. It's a topic that people like to know about, so that I think people complain probably more than they should have. And I realize that now that there's actual consequence to that, because now that there's an actual really important issue, YouTube is kind of closing an eye to it, thinking, well, they're just conspiring against us again. It's just one of those things. It's very concerning that they are not taking this seriously. Now, it's been so much confusion on what the problem is. No one seems to know. I think I know what it is, so I'm gonna try and explain it. On YouTube, you hear a lot of times about subscribing. Please subscribe to my channel. PewDiePie has 50 million. But YouTube has really been moving away from a subscription type based viewing experience for a long time. They want you to watch other videos as well. So basically what they replaced it with is, let me show you. If you subscribe to someone and you watch their content, their videos will show up as recommended or in the suggested thing. Suggestion majigger. Now, most creators, I'm gonna use the word creator, I don't know what the fuck to call it, it's fucking YouTubers. Most people on the platform get half their views from these two things. And this doesn't matter if you're a small channel or a big channel, okay? So, just to show an example on some statistics. Here, overall, you see that I get 30% of my views from suggested videos. That is not counting browse featured, which is homepage, which is 53%. Let's just ignore that for now. Let's just focus on suggested, because I know this is a lot to take in, okay? Now, suggested views, I get 30% of my views from. That's what I've noticed got cut off. I noticed my views are dropping roughly that amount. Now, if you check an old video, oh look, I got 60% of my views from suggested videos. This one's 62%. This one's 63%. These were videos that were uploaded in October. Now something 100% happened in November, all right? Because all of a sudden, we got suggested videos, 0.7. What? And it's not just one video. Look at this one, 0.2. Now this is a video that I didn't make. It was an animator, Jay, who worked on this for like a month, and we share the ad revenue. And since this one did so poorly compared to the other one, so seeing this, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This is so clear that it's not that it's a problem, but YouTube saying, hey Felix, it's not a problem because look, your suggested videos are still 30%, even if you close in on the last 14 days. Look, Suggested videos, 32. They went up. You should be thanking us. Now, from now on, I'm just gonna really just put out theories out there, okay? Let's just let that be clear. But it's suggesting older videos. It's something I've noticed, at least. If you click on one of my newer videos, it is essentially suggesting ancient fucking videos. Like videos I did 6 months ago. Which, you know what? It's a good idea, but you can't completely cut out the new ones, putting them at 0.2%. Now, what I think has happened is that these old videos has already qualified to be as suggested videos, but now you need to qualify to show up as suggested videos, and what will qualify is essentially videos with really high click-through rate, like videos that people really want to click on really fast. And if you upload on a daily schedule, you're not gonna get that. Maybe if you upload weekly, you're not gonna be affected by this at all. Where are all the views then? I'm sure, maybe if you haven't made it this far in the video, but you probably think, well, if PewDiePie is getting less views, that's good. I don't like his content anyway. Fuck that guy. All right, I get it. You don't like PewDiePie. It's really nice that you have to point that out every time you're just talking about PewDiePie, every single article. You don't like PewDiePie. That's fine. I don't care. Okay. What I noticed showing up instead, which you probably noticed as well, fucking breastfeed video. This video got 61 million views. All of a sudden, people see giant ass fucking tits in the sidebar, and they're like, "Oh mama, I'm gonna click on that." Gets a lot of clicks, keeps getting suggested. I've seen porn show up in the suggested feed, which is just insane. How is that possible? Look, I'm watching gameplay. Gameplay. Porn! Fucking porn! Look at this shit. 18 plus? What the hell is happening to YouTube? This fucking shit, like 10 million views. B-movie memes, which, you know, I can support, but the rest just seems a bit like, is this really the content that we want on the website? So it seems like it's more like focused on viral videos somehow. You have to have a really, really strong video for it to show up. And I think it shows because I did the I'm gonna delete my channel video, which really did really well and way more than I ever expected. It's like going from 0 to 100. I just want to find a middle ground, you know? Now, I've spoken to YouTube. They've acknowledged that this is a problem, and it's weird how this has changed. They haven't admitted, they won't say if they did this intentionally or not. I would like to give them the benefit of the doubt that it's just a glitch, and hopefully they can work on fixing this as soon as possible, which is why I'm making this video, to strengthen that and making you guys know what the problem is. I really don't want to spread false rumors, and I don't want people to get riled up. I just want to keep pressing YouTube on fixing this one issue. There are more issues as well with subscription disappearing, but I think this is the main important one to focus on right now. I appreciate that YouTube is working on this and trying to fix this, because it doesn't, like I said, it just doesn't affect me, it affects everyone on YouTube. I honestly thought YouTube was about what content the majority want to watch, but it seems like it's becoming less and less of that. It's not about who you want to watch, it's about who's gonna yell the loudest. If this is all intentional and YouTube is focusing away from creator-based content and less personality-based, well then don't be surprised if personalities start leaving YouTube.